Hey everybody, this is Tony Schumacher out here at the U.S. Nationals, the biggest race of the year. We've had some great success winning this race 8 times and being in 10 of the finals. We also have the Traxxas Shootout this weekend where the top 8 cars are going to battle for $100,000, and we have a great car with the new canopy. It's some great success, and we're 3rd in the points and just battling for a championship. So throughout the week we always take questions from our GoArmy Facebook and Twitter fans and followers, so here are a few for Indianapolis. Jimmy Ramos, my buddy, asks, how much more efficient will your car be and how much faster with the cockpit? None. Unfortunately, the Purdue looked at it, evaluated it, and kind of like I've been saying on TV and to most people asking, there would have been a little bit of an advantage, and it wasn't much. It may be more efficient than other teams who have no aerodynamics on their car, but for our Fram car and our Matco car, with the windshields the way they were, we're going to have no advantage. We had to actually put a wicker behind my head to slow down any advantage that we might have had. Sylvain Messier asks, Hi Tony, everyone knows your engines have near 8,000 horsepower, but what are the real numbers of horsepower and torque, and how the weather and altitude could drop these numbers? We don't know. I asked my crew chief and he said, we use the word boatload or ton. It's got a ton of torque. It's wicked fast. You know, I mean 0 to 100 in 0.8 of a second. Numbers guys can come up with some fake numbers, but the reality is we have no system that can check that. As far as the altitude and the weather conditions, we have the parts to change to adjust for that. Denver is a little different, obviously with a super high altitude. Makes it a little more tough to run fast numbers. You see us in the 4s or high 390s instead of 370s, but most places we can spin the blower faster and make a smaller head gasket and stuff the pistons up higher and just make more power, which is what we're trying to keep it consistent. And that's the key to winning these things, is to have a consistent tune-up. But the numbers adjust a little bit. You know, sea level, you're fast. But the conditions aren't always the problem. Great example, Indianapolis here. The track itself was absolutely stout, but there were so many water grains we couldn't make enough power. Wanted to run in the 370s. We ended up qualifying number 1 with a 381. There was more there, more track. We were just fighting to get that power with the massive water grains. But they're small little amounts. You know, a 375 to a 381 is not that big of a difference. It's not like a carburetor where you don't have the adjustments available. We can spin the blower, we can make power. It's a good question. Clyde Blair asks, Tony, you described tunnel vision issue with the new canopy. What is your long-term prognosis? Do you think other drivers will find it acceptable? Every day there's more and more guys sitting in it and loving it. Matter of fact, before we walked in here, TJ Zizza was in the car. Colettos are trying to figure out how to get them ordered. Force has already put one in for order, so for his daughter Brittany. And you know, some of the guys are going to complain. That's fine. You know, I mean, the truth is there's parts and pieces out there that we can't get either. Ellen Johnson has heads on there's 4 sets of heads, and yeah, they're approved, but no one can get them because he's not going to rush off to make them for everybody. They got a countdown going on right now. We do have an advantage. These cars are not meant to be equal. We're meant to hire smart people and get advantages. That's what we do. You know, so I think that you're going to see maybe half the cars with them next year. I like them. I like mine a lot. Yes, it had tunnel vision, but it's more me getting used to it. 16 years of driving with an open cockpit and being used to one thing, switching over is pretty dramatic. But we're much, much safer. And once these other guys get in the car and realize that this ballistic glass, carbon and Kevlar around your legs, and it's meant to save you, not go faster, they will all start to order them. Thomas Selby, Tony Schumacher, what is the one thing you like about races besides winning? When the other guy loses. I'm here for one purpose. You know, surrounding myself with great people. I guess I'll step back. Getting up in the morning on Sunday before we've won, knowing there's a monster race ahead of you and knowing you have 9 guys capable of winning. That's as good as doing the winning itself. Knowing you're going to have to dig deep in the morning and figure it out. Because there's other teams that are very good at what they do, and we have to be better. We have to be stronger, and we have to work harder, and we do. Our guys are the hardest working group out here in the NHRA. Jane Moore, Hi, Jane. Hi, Tony. What is the importance of winning? Indy, and how does it affect your confidence and resolve? It's very important. Well, we've done it 8 times. We have confidence here. We have a great race team. More so, we're going into the countdown. You do not want to get beat first round here and go into the countdown without the momentum you're looking for. We got to feel good. We got the canopy on the car. We got all these people talking about it. We already got them beat down. We just need to continue performing good and not show any weaknesses. So you guys enjoy yourself. Our Facebook and Twitter fans, keep them coming. Keep the questions coming. Myself and my teammate Ryan Newman will answer them each race weekend. Indy's a huge one, but Charlotte's the beginning of the countdown. So we look forward to getting those questions from you, and we'll see you in a few weeks.